Amy Schumer is not afraid to go there when it comes to addressing the tragic war in Ukraine at this year's Academy Awards. The Oscars co-host told Drew Barrymore on her daytime talk show that she actually pitched the team producing the telecast on having Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky satellite in or make a tape. The 40-year-old comedy star will helm the 94th Annual Academy Awards on Sunday, March 27 alongside Regina Hall and Wanda Sykes. How do you handle the Academy Awards at this time? Are you going there? Do you ignore it? Do you call it out? What? Barrymore asked Amy. I think there is definitely pressure in one way to be like, this is a vacation, let people forget we just want to have this night, but it is like, well, we have so many eyes and ears on this show, Amy explained. I think it's a great opportunity to at least comment on a couple of things. I have some jokes that kind of highlight the sort of current condition, she continued. I mean, there are so many awful things happening that it seems hard to focus on which one, Amy said. I actually pitched, I wanted to find a way to have Zelensky satellite in or make a tape or something just because there are so many eyes on the Oscars. I am not afraid to go there, but it's not me producing the Oscars. Viewership for the Academy Awards has been on a steady decline over the last several years, and producers hoped that the trio of talent hosting would bring in more of an audience this year. According to Nielsen, the 2021 Oscars saw a 51% drop in viewers as compared to the year before. Amy didn't elaborate if producers took her up on the offer to connect with the Ukrainian president as his country remains under siege from Russian invaders. Zelensky, a former actor, has recently been lauded for his steely handling of Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine. Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24, 2022. Leading to a massive refugee crisis in Eastern Europe with millions fleeing the conflict. His unlikely rise to the Ukrainian presidency, and global wartime hero, began with a presidency widely regarded as a joke by many in Ukraine. He was seen as a dark horse for much of the 2019 campaign, but began to pull ahead of his rivals as Ukrainians sought to register their dissatisfaction with what they saw as corruption among the highest levels of the country's government. Zelensky, a trained lawyer, crowdfunded for his campaign, and quickly became a social media star. He ended up winning the presidential election campaign in a landslide, with 74% of the vote, and has seen his local and global approval ratings soar over his handling of Putin's invasion. He has also been hailed for his refusal to evacuate Kyiv, despite claims the Kremlin has dispatched multiple assassins to try and kill him. In Europe, the countries surrounding Ukraine have been taking on the vast majority of refugees fleeing Putin's savage war, with Pope Francis praising Polish people in particular for accepting over 1 million desperate Ukrainians into their homes. The United Nations predicts that more than 3 million people have fled Ukraine in the more than 3 weeks since the invasion last month, the vast majority of which have landed in Poland.